Hello, welcome to the DarkMatch, everyone, for the week of August 10th WWE show. We're doing Raw, and then we're doing Smackdown. I am DigiFox. I'm the fox that rocks your socks.
I am Slick Rob. I am the sleeper that has awakened.
I am the DarkMatch janitor, Jinder Mahal, and I have no idea who or what you guys did to that bathroom, but I am not cleaning it up.
And I'm your Fox from Backlash, and Jim, get a new joke. Anyways, Iron Sheik, tweet this. Ahem.
USA versus Spain make Rio gold medal final. Fuck the Argentina.
Well, now he's fucking entire countries now, just like Scott Steiner likes to wrestle countries.
His dick is that big.
It's like that one level in Katamari Damacy when you have to roll up the countries. Sheik fucks the countries.
I don't know what to say, because I was watching most of the Olympics, and I did not see Iron Sheik interrupt the wrestling matches at all. I was expecting to see Sheik come out, hit the gold medals with a steel chair, and then take the championship.
Yeah, that would have been epic, but yeah, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about WWE.
You forgot the name of the company.
No, it was just too hard
We're
to
professional!
say. Too many
WWE.
syllables.
Professionals? Where?
God damn it. Okay, so, Raw. Sadly, it did not begin with a fire.
Damn.
You mean SmackDown?
It did begin with a new rap song, though, which is their theme song.
Yes, well, they got rid of Nickelback. Now all they need to do is replace the fucking Green Day song.
Yeah, but we'll get to that.
But yeah, anyways, we start up, and we start with AJ.
Yay!
Yay!
Light it up.
Mm-hmm. And she comes out to announce that some matches for tonight. We're going to be having Big Show versus Orton.
Yay!
Good. And we're going to have Daniel Bryan versus John Cena, which sounds awesome.
Yay!
And then CM Punk comes out to complain. And I gotta talk about CM Punk for a bit. Like, I don't mind CM Punk turning heel. Like, I'll love Punk face or heel no matter what. But this doesn't make a lot of sense for WWE. Because I want you to think ahead a few months. What product does WWE have coming out in October?
The CM Punk DVD?
Nope.
Ice cream bars?
Nope.
Actually, the CM Punk DVD is coming out in October.
Well, it is, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Whatever pay-per-view comes out in October.
WWE 13. And need I remind you who is on the cover of WWE 13?
John Laurinaitis.
Oh,
Nope.
I think they forgot about that shit.
Yeah, I think they did, because it's kind of a dumb idea if you're going to put the guy on your video game that you want to sell a lot, and now you're trying to make us hate him. It's kind of bad marketing.
Like and
Kind of,
WWE
yeah, but
usually
if
doesn't make bad mistakes like that.
But if you remember correctly, in the past box arts, it featured Brock Lesnar while he was turned heel and that got released. Had Triple H and Kurt Angle on them when they were healed, along with Chris Jericho. And let's not forget, SmackDown vs. Raw 1 had Vince McMahon's face on it. So, choices.
Still,
Why
it's
the
just
hell-
kind of a bad idea.
You know, a bunch of people are still going to print out.
Because they always make a big deal about who's on the cover. Like, they had the big production for WWE 13 when they revealed the cover, and then last year they made a big deal that Orton was on the cover.
Well, they had a phone call with Teddy Long saying, "He's perfect for the cover, player." And then it gets interrupted by someone. I can't even remember.
Well, I think the main reason why they have to put on the cover is he's technically been the only major storyline anyone has cared about the past year. I mean, who they got put on the cover? Rock versus Cena?
Surprised they didn't.
Considering it's an Attitude Era versus...
I mean,
And that's like
they're fucking in love with that idea.
And the other thing is, like, the special edition is Stone Cold Steve Austin edition. So you either got Punk or Austin. They're two people that basically said F you to the company.
All right, so Punk comes down, and he's coming out to complain again that he is not in the main event because, WWE champion. The show is supposed to be about him, and he continues to have a point.
He's being heel for a legitimate reason.
Yeah.
He's also
You
trying to
guys
win-
aren't aware. I'm pausing to give you an opportunity to talk, right?
Well, what do we have to say about that?
I don't know anything.
I'm trying to come up with better jokes, according to someone.
But why don't we talk about? Why don't we act like the smarks we are and bitch and complain about the bad stuff?
All right, so
Cena comes out.
He's trying
no.
to weasel out of a triple threat.
Yeah,
Which doesn't
he
make sense
is.
for his character.
Yeah, because he tries to apologize to AJ. He apologizes for talking down to her last week, and
Is that a short joke?
and he doesn't want there to be a triple threat. And AJ says, "Nope, you're in a triple threat."
What was last I checked, he won his last triple threat match, and that triple threat match was also a TLC match.
Oh yeah.
Basically, he doesn't want to wrestle at SummerSlam and defend his title against two dudes.
Or maybe he doesn't want another gimmick match?
Which makes sense from a heel standpoint.
I mean, I'd argue that at that time, Miz and Berto were more threatening
Yeah.
than Cena and Big Show. Especially
I
Big
still
Show.
don't get why Big Show is involved in this.
Because I think the reason why Big Show's involved is Big Show probably doesn't give a damn about the title. He just doesn't beat the crap out of Cena.
No, he gives a damn about the title, as we'll see.
Well, yeah, but at first, he didn't really. He just wants to kick the shit out of Cena. He blames Cena for everything.
He's the less likable of the two heels right now.
Oh, of course, CM Punk will always be the more likable heel.
Because CM Punk can still go.
It's like what I said during the chats. Punk could come out and kick a puppy into the audience, and the crowd would cheer and fight over the puppy.
Well, his favorite Raw moment is Gene Snitsky kicking a baby.
Oh, God.
Oh, if only we could go back to that.
It's not my fault.
False
do it.
kick.
So then Cena comes out.
Yay, Rappadoo.
Yeah, Cena comes out and basically he starts getting on Punk because he's become one of those guys. Those guys who complains because they want to be on top. They have no claim to it. That big belt around his waist is kind of a claim, Cena.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that. That's for sure.
Oh, he beat you for it a year ago.
Twice.
Yeah, and Punk does bring up his track record, saying, what happened last SummerSlam? Oh yeah, I beat you.
What happened a month after that? I beat you again.
What happened to the SummerSlam before that? Who won out of Punk and out of Cena and Big Show? What do I ask? Of course Cena won.
No, that 2010 SummerSlam. That's when they were doing the Nexus thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So.
To Wikipedia.
I think Punk was still feuding with Big Show for the straight edge.
Oh yeah, that was Punk versus Big Show. Never mind. And I'm pretty sure Punk lost that one.
Yeah.
2010 SummerSlam.
I think that might have been the time he got his head shaved, but I don't know.
That was earlier in the year, but we are getting way off track.
Yeah, we can't do that with.
Well,
tonight.
I was trying to figure out the track record if Punk had beaten both of them.
Big Show defeated the Straight Edge Society SummerSlam 2010. And Team WWE defeated Nexus, which had Cena in it. So, yeah,
Okay, we're gonna break the tangent counter at this rate.
Right.
So
was
yeah,
to exercise
basically the point in
to
this.
determine whether the trend was Punk in the victory or in SummerSlam.
Yeah, I really don't care.
I'd have to bring up the fact that Cena's been in the company longer, so Cena probably automatic. Actually, Big Show might. And you know what? Forget that. I suck at Steiner math.
Why are we still talking about this?
Yeah, let's get to the point of this segment.
So Punk has a 66 2/3 chance of winning.
Yeah.
Anyways, Big Show comes out just to be like, hey, I'm Big Show. I'm in this match too. Pay attention
Well,
to me.
it's the Big Show.
I punch people. I'm big.
And before anything starts up, AJ brings order to this and says, Punk, you want a match tonight? Well, you've got it. I'm going to let the fans decide on Twitter who you get to face. And there's a choice between Kane, Miz, and Mysterio. And gee, I wonder who the fans are going to pick.
Yeah.
Not the Miz.
I'm upset they didn't pick my choice, which was Ryback.
Although this is not a tangent. This is something different. The Miz not being picked led to the greatest tout video I've ever seen, where he calls his fans mistakes now.
Okay.
I applauded that. I was like, yes.
Well, he also calls himself the Wizard of Oz.
Really? I've never seen that one.
He hasn't done that in like a while though. Like I think years.
So now
Miz, another one of the heels we all love.
Oh yeah. Well, I always liked Miz.
Mm-hmm.
Though there are some people on the show who would disagree with me.
About you always liking Miz, or
about Miz being good.
Okay, so that's the opening segment.
I've liked Miz. I've liked Miz ever since I first watching, which was like 2 years ago.
I remember watching Miz back when they had the Tough Enough vote thing when he was on that thing, and he didn't win that. That's all I remember. Someone else did.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got. Before that, we have the first recap of Triple H and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
just in
this
case you
gonna
forgot this was going to happen.
I wonder how many times they can show the same damn clip.
Oh, don't tempt them. They'll just go nuts with it, won't they?
Remember when they had the recap?
Did last week.
Well, they have 3 hours to go nuts with it.
Remember when they had the recaps that were set to the music for the pay-per-view, and they were really kick-ass ones, like the Triple H versus Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam?
Who's fucking their mic?
Okay, so we come back from break, and Rey Mysterio was picked by the WWE Universe. What a shock! The only guy that people actually like.
Well,
At least I give the guys in the production department at least some credit for evening out, making the vote somewhat believable with the numbers.
I think it would have been funny if they actually had like Miz win, and they had to somehow justify that Mysterio would do it anyways.
Just have bots spam the shit. What we should have done is gotten like, well, you don't have time to do it, but like if someone could arrange it so that they had bots for every Twitter thing and they fixed it so that the heels could win. That would be pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Note to self: make one of those so we can have it for next Raw.
Well, you need more than one. You need like 50 to 100 of them.
We need a legion.
Yeah.
Someone get on that. Figure out how we make a legion.
Legion of Spiders.
Well, first you need 100 Romans, and
Yeah, we're getting way off track here.
Yeah, so CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is so out of practice and really looks overweight.
That and I'm personally, I'm just tired of seeing them. I'm tired of his music.
Booyaka, booyaka. I hate POD.
I miss when Rey Mysterio used to fly out from in the middle of the ring, or then they had the little podium to the side to come out of. Now it's just like, comes out, yay, wave, explosion,
Yeah,
wave.
If he tried to do that again today, his knees would probably explode.
I know, but still, it's like, you have this, you can't, it's, I don't like his entrance anymore. It's like, no offense, I do, like, I'm a big fan, I was a big fan of Mysterio back in the day, but it's like, just, give it up, or at least, I don't know, do something.
The other day, I watched his match with Eddie for the WCW Cruiserweight title in '97, I believe.
Damn, how old is Ray?
He's in his 40s.
And,
Damn, he's Hulk Hogan it already.
No. Hulk Hogan, you're Hulk Hoganing it if you're like 50% metal.
I mean, age-wise, he's in age, right? Because he's not flaring it yet.
He's tapering.
Hogan's in his 60s or his 70s, actually.
No, he's gonna be in his 60s.
Oh, okay. Flair, I think, is in his 70s though.
Flair's immortal. He's
No,
500 years old.
I think he's in the 60s too. It's just the drinking and drugs that have done that to him.
I won't be surprised if Ric Flair's a Highlander.
There can only be one.
Woo!
Ric Flair versus the Kurgan.
Hey, they actually did have a guy called Kurgan.
So the match happens. It's not very good because Ray's very out of practice, and again, not very good. But CM Punk, he turns this into a decent enough match, and he wins with the GTS.
Yeah.
Didn't he get kicked in the face really, really hard though? Like during the 619?
Yeah, he got kicked.
Oh yeah.
He looked like he was gonna spit out a tooth.
Yeah, that's the one thing I remember most about this match was the way like Punk was like looked like. I think when he did the GTS, he like probably got like he probably got really fucking pissed at Ray.
No, he got hit with the 619, didn't he?
Yeah, but he did the GTS.
Maybe the 619 hit his lip piercing.
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Because that is kind of a hazard if you're taking the 619 and you have a face piercing.
Yeah, like I just looking at his face, I definitely felt like he definitely freaking like. It's sad that's the only thing you remember when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. We have a backstage segment with Alberto Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez in their Ferrari.
Who's apparently parking in the back now. I don't know why he's not bringing the car out to the ring.
It's because he's not competing.
Yeah, when did he start
competing?
Yeah, he announced last week that he's not competing again till SummerSlam. We'll
Yet he still has having matches though.
Well, here's what happened. Well, no, hang on. Yeah, because we get a promo for Wade Barrett after we come back from commercial, and I forgot he existed.
Yeah, I did too. Like,
and I really
that guy.
And I really don't care that he's coming back. I'll be honest.
I am really disappointed in Wade Barrett as new video packages. I mean, he broke rule number 1: never talk about Fight Club.
But no, I love me some Wade Barrett. So
during Fight Club.
I'm glad to see him coming back after being literally buried by John Cena and then being out on injury.
Yeah, but anyways, we cut to AJ's office, and Del Rio's.
I expected her office to be a lot crazier.
Yeah, but Del Rio's talking with her. Is like, I said I'm not going to compete till SummerSlam. She's like, well, you can't do that. You have a match tonight. And he screams at Ricardo.
Well, it was because Ricardo. It's because he called her crazy.
Yeah.
Rule number 1 about crazy people: never use the C word.
I'm tempted to say the profanity C word.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, so interestingly enough, Alberto Del Rio is in a match against Christian.
Yeah, but first off, it's probably worth noting that we're in San Antonio tonight, and apparently by WWE law, if you're in San Antonio, Shawn Michaels has to appear.
Yes.
So Shawn Michaels is going to show up tonight.
Even though he's retired. But yay, you know, we like Shawn Michaels, so that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, what? It's only been what? A week, 2 weeks since we last saw him.
Hey, so quick question before the Christian Alberto Del Rio match. You remember how Christian and Alberto Del Rio had this big rivalry in 2011?
Oh yeah.
That Alberto Del Rio put him out on injury, and Christian won the World Heavyweight Championship against him at Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
Good. Well, remember that because they make no mention of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that
Ignored.
was like over a year ago, dude.
Still, that was a big deal. They hated each other's guts.
Well, it's kind of a given that.
Yeah, but see, that was SmackDown television, not Raw television. That's why no one cared about it.
I cared. That was the best match of that pay-per-view.
So, anyways, Alberto Del Rio versus Christian. It was all right.
Yeah, I can't complain. It's, you know, Christian. It's always good to see Christian fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these two at least work well together.
Yeah.
And believe me, I really do not care for Del Rio. I'm just kind of getting bored with him, but I thought this was really good.
I think you can't really complain about Del Rio's in-ring work, but...
And Christian tries to hit the kill switch at one point, and Del Rio blocks it and then hits the super kick.
Yeah.
No, it was the he tries to spear and then.
Yeah. I'm kind of just reading off the results here.
Yeah. But anyways, Del Rio wins with the cross arm breaker, and then we cut to camera backstage of Sheamus, who's fucking around with Del Rio's car, and then steals it.
Okay.
Because
this is probably the entertaining
Rodriguez
storyline of the night.
Yes, Rodriguez left the keys in the car, so Sheamus is just like, "Oh, I'll take this car out for a joyride."
Yeah, no.
He does this
Jerry
on
Lawler.
live TV.
Jerry Lawler says joyride. He repeatedly says he's not stealing it. He's just taking it out for a joyride.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, hold on. I remember him using this excuse before, and I have repeatedly complained against it because it is the most stupid thing I have ever heard. Yeah, Lawler, you realize that does not work in a court of law or against the police.
Oh, this is Lawler we're talking about. He can excuse anything.
And
he can excuse
besides, Lawler's best.
Orton could kick his own grandmother like he said he would, and Lawler would say she was asking for it.
Yeah.
Rob, you gotta realize Lawler's only good thing in court is he knows a lot about divorce hearings. That's all Lawler knows.
I think we were talking about this earlier today, but Lawler basically gives no more fucks in this company. He is mentally checked out since like 2008.
Oh yeah, he's just along for the ride right now.
And he's just waiting until he has enough money to retire.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck as long as they don't do any more storylines around him or his family and Michael Cole.
Yeah.
And they will anyways.
So let's get to our next match. Randy Orton, wow, we haven't seen him in a while, versus Big Show.
Yeah.
Well, Randy Orton decided he'd rather smoke pot than have a job for a while.
Yeah.
Well, for a while he was deciding he would rather shit in Divas bags than have a job.
But yeah, this match, Orton is very good when he's with the right opponent and very bad when he's not. And this was very bad.
The correct question is Backlash. When is Big Show ever the right opponent?
If you know me, I'm not a fan of Orton at all. Ever since he turned Viper.
Oh, you and Revolver Man must get along great then.
I like. Well, 2007 Orton is okay.
Yeah, Orton in 2007 was good. The Viper gimmick hasn't been very good. But again, he's had some decent matches, but it takes the right opponent. Like his series of matches with Christian last year, well, yeah, it kind of did get old after a while.
Well,
Those
yeah,
matches.
here's the thing.
Matches with Punk and so on.
I'm gonna admit this. I'm a massive Christian mark. Christian is my guy. So I was not a fan of the matches with Orton. Because I felt Christian got ripped off from what should have been his time.
Yeah, I can't argue with you there. But on the subject of this match, it's just not very memorable. And fuck, how did even this?
Bring out.
Oh yeah, they went to double count out because we need to protect Orton.
Yeah.
Really need to protect Orton because after the count out, they basically just have Orton RKO the Big Show.
Yeah, so here's a question. Theoretically, Orton has taken out one of the number one contenders. Should not Orton be in the WWE title match?
You really
No.
No, I don't want him in there. I'm just saying theoretically.
Stop thinking with TNA logic, okay?
You don't need to make this any more confusing than it already is.
So again, we have another Triple H versus Lesnar promo.
Oh yeah, this is it getting old yet? I think yes.
Well, they still have about like 2.5 hours to go at this point.
Yeah, but up next we have Ryback versus Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins, or as I'm calling it at this point,
Ow!
Again!
Yeah, not only do we get to see Ryback, but we get to see Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins' job.
This is reaching Orton versus Cena levels of just ended already. How many times has this match gone on?
Has it reached Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston level yet?
No, it's shot by them ages ago. It's approaching Cena Orton levels.
I was gonna say Cena versus the this cheer squad or whatever the heck they were. What was their name?
Spirit Squad.
There we go, the Spirit Squad.
Are you talking about DX versus?
Or at least Big Show versus the Mean Street Posse.
Shit. Anyway, Ryback wins. Big surprise there.
I don't know. I still like Ryback. They just have him right now on autopilot for the jobber.
Give him something to do.
Feed me whores.
Ryback and the Godfather were teaming up together. That's a great idea, Rob.
Oh.
Where's my hoe train? Ryback comes out chewing on a shoe. What?
Yeah, we're just getting silly. So we have a tag match to talk about, and also a little bit of an announcement.
Oh yeah.
Backlash, you want to take this?
Oh yeah, this will be the last time we see AW on TV. Or wait, was he on SmackDown? Wait, was he on SmackDown? I don't know. But he is now fired. Because last week he made that joke about Kobe Bryant in the hotel room, and he got yelled at for that. And instead of just shutting the fuck up, he went off on Twitter bitching about it.
And so now he's pretty much blackballed from the company and never coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. People read his Twitter?
So yeah, if you're famous, don't make rape jokes on Twitter, and don't bitch about them after the fact. Just apologize and move on.
I don't want to hear shocked that people read
He made the rape joke on live television. Because remember, CM Punk has made derogatory comments on Twitter. He's taken them down and apologized for them.
Yeah.
AW hasn't learned that if CM Punk gets talked to for this shit, then AW certainly will. And unlike CM Punk, AW is dispensable.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Hart, he is not.
Disposable, not dispensable. Dispensable means you get an AW Pez container.
Good one.
And
So-
when the Pez's come out, you hear him scream.
But
yeah,
yeah,
to the
Unstoppable.
point of the match.
yeah, the match, it's okay. I can't really complain.
It's the primetime players in Primo and Epico.
It's what's lingering of WWE's tag team division on life support.
My question is, why are they having a number one contenders match when Titus O'Neil and Darren Young have been number one contenders and not had their tag team championship
Yeah,
match?
they did.
They did?
They did. Nobody remembers it though because it wasn't very good.
Oh.
Was it on YouTube?
Oh, was that the
it
pre-show?
was on Raw. It wasn't Raw 1000. I think it was the Raw right before that.
Oh. Okay.
So it should be noted that Primo and Epico actually pull out the win in this match.
Yeah, what happens is the primetime players they do their whole shtick of like, screw you guys, I'm going home. And R-Truth and Kofi Kingston come out and they're like, oh no, you're not. Get back in the ring, and they get beat. Simple as that.
Yeah, Epico does a backstabber.
And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get yelled at for not knowing this, but where the hell is Rosa?
She is getting beaten up by her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Ah.
So yeah, they're giving her some time off.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's sure as shit.
It's interrupting.
So we got another promo from Raw 1000 where DX laid out Damian Sandow.
Mhm.
Promo number 3 or 4?
I don't know. It's probably like the 4th time they've done a promo about Triple H.
which sets up
Triple
Brodus
H's
Clay
future. You go.
versus Damian Sandow.
Yeah,
This is our
Brodus Clay
matchup
versus Damian
next.
Sandow, which never happens because as Brodus Clay's doing his entrance, getting down and funky and everything, Damian Sandow attacks him from behind and goes after the leg he keeps getting injured on.
You know what? I kind of like this feud they're going on between the two because it makes perfect sense.
It
It's
really does, actually.
It's a logical feud that you can just look at the two and realize why they don't like each other.
It wasn't all that long ago we were complaining about Brodus Clay not actually being in proper feuds, and this is good. They put him in a proper feud with the established superstar.
Well, I don't know if you'd call Damian Sandow an established superstar, but this is good. I'm like
Yeah.
this.
They've got two guys who are directionless, pretty much, and they put them together. And this is good.
I'm seeing flash. I see the next coming of Cheesehead right here. Brodus Clay and Damian Sandow as tag team partners.
I don't know if
Oh.
they can get a guy like Damian Sandow as a.
I'm still waiting for, like, hopefully when Bray Wyatt comes out of injury to have Bray Wyatt, Damian Sandow team.
I don't even know
so
who that is.
so we go to
You don't know who
AJ
Bray Wyatt
backstage.
I don't know. I might just have a bad memory. but-
Imagine it's basically Husky Harris with Waylon Mercy's gimmick with a little bit more flair. Dustin. And I don't mean Ric Flair, I mean General Flair.
Okay.
Okay, AJ backstage.
It's good.
Yeah, AJ is backstage in her office and she's thinking about stuff. And Daniel Bryan is there.
Puppies, unicorn, My Little Pony.
And she's talking to him about his anger management issues. And basically the takeaway from last week's segment was that the guys in white coats cleared him as sane.
But Kane's his anger management coach.
Yeah. But what the fuck happened? Anyways, Bryan is kind of pissed and he's demanding that the triple threat at SummerSlam be made into a fatal 4-way because he wants to be in the WWE title picture.
He says if he wins.
Yeah, if he wins. And she says, "But you already have a match against Kane," and I just kind of went
At SummerSlam.
Yeah, at SummerSlam, and I just kind of went, ugh.
does this thing where he goes, no, no, no.
And she starts going, yes. And they just start dueling.
So it's
I love it when
set up.
I love this whole thing between them because Bryan gets so visibly angry that veins start popping out of his head when he yells.
Well, he definitely gets animated, all right.
Oh, yeah. But I don't know. I'm still a little upset that they didn't give Daniel Bryan the WWE title in his feud with CM Punk, because they probably should have, because I don't know. I feel like Punk has been
Because what are they going to do with him now?
Yeah, because now Daniel Bryan is feuding with Kane. And nothing against Kane. Kane can put on a damn good match, but
Yeah.
I feel like Daniel Bryan should be up higher.
They may have trapped the bet on this one.
I mean, he's been in the main event, and I don't care what anyone says. The main event is the title match.
Yeah. It should be.
WWE doesn't agree with you there, but
I don't care what WWE says. I reject your reality and substitute my own.
So,
we have a
quote
women's
Daniel
match.
Bryan.
Oh, yeah.
This next match, just to quote Daniel Bryan. No! No! No!
Ladies and gentlemen,
No!
the return
No!
of Kelly Kelly.
No!
Wanted to see that.
I think this might have been the point in the show where I tuned in. I don't know.
Question. How do you botch a stink face?
By being Kelly Kelly, apparently. That's all I got.
Also, I've gone on this tirade many times on the C show. But I will say it one more time for the record. The stink face will never be sexy. I don't care who does it or to whom they do it. The stink face will never be sexy, especially since its originator is a 400-pound black Samoan.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to disagree with you there.
No, Digi. No, you're not. Because he's right. It's not sexy. Shoving another person's face up your ass is not sexy. If I may quote Clerks 2, you don't go ass to mouth.
X, do you ever go ass to mouth?
You never go ass to mouth.
You've never gone ass to mouth?
You never go ass to mouth.
I've never gone ass to mouth.
Not even once?
Not even ever.
Well, that's not what they mean by ass to mouth, though.
Same thing!
Didn't Rosario Dawson say that in specific cases it's okay to go ass to mouth?
Also,
Shut up, No Leaf.
Kelly Kelly completely misses with the stink face. I don't know if it was supposed to be Eve avoiding the stink face, but either way, it didn't look good.
Anyway, let's move on past this awkwardness.
Eve, in her own right, when put against the right opponent, can be a decent high flyer.
Yeah.
Her match against Beth Phoenix at, I believe, TLC was very good.
Okay, so
he has nothing to work off of. That's like trying to wrestle a broomstick.
I don't know. I've seen Miz wrestle a broomstick, and that broomstick completely outshined Kelly Kelly.
Okay, then.
So we see Sheamus driving Del Rio's Ferrari.
Miz wrestling a broomstick after this.
Yeah, I'll try and find it again. So yeah, after this we have Sheamus, who's touting, which by the way, tout never gonna last. He's touting while driving around in Del Rio's car, and I think this was a segment where he's trying to pick up girls.
Did he try to pick up girls in the segment? I don't remember that.
Well, I don't know if it's this one or one after where he stops by and visits the Alamo.
I think.
I just remember him eating a big ass burrito.
Yeah, I think that was the second one. And yeah, they show him eating a burrito, and he like drops it in the car.
I think what he did was he just pulled out to like a bunch of kids, going, "Hey, look at my new friends! They love my new car," or something like that. It looked like he was like in.
No,
like...
he pulls up at the Alamo.
Oh, he was talking to people.
He says, and there's people around there, and he says, "I love the Alamo."
So guess what we got coming up next, guys? More Triple H and Brock fucking Lesnar.
Yeah, this time it's an entire segment because they bring out Shawn Michaels.
You know, eventually when I get around to watching this match, I'm probably just going to turn it off in spite.
Yeah, nobody is interested in Brock versus Triple H.
I was when they did the whole thing at Raw 1000. That was interesting to me, but now they're just replaying it over and over, and I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah, it's pretty much what we're saying here.
But so Shawn cuts a okay promo. It's Shawn Michaels.
Am I the only one that's kind of sick of Shawn Michaels coming out and saying how old he is? Like, no, I love the guy. I love all the stuff he does, but like every time he comes out now, it's like I can't do that anymore. I can't.
It's forgivable.
It is, but it's like.
Yeah, just a year ago, you were pretty fine with wrestling an entire. Well, actually, no.
It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
I was actually hoping for Heath Slater, but instead we get. Is
that your impression of Brock Lesnar's theme?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That is the worst impression of Brock Lesnar's theme I have ever heard.
Thank you.
That is such a Canadian response. Okay. So yeah, he basically just talks about it, and Brock Lesnar comes out with Heyman. Thank God.
Heyman's the only good thing about this feud.
Yeah.
Yeah, get evil corporate Heyman.
Well, him and Stephanie McMahon, but.
Stephanie's not going to be a main thing about it, but.
Yeah, but yeah. It was nice to see her and her two friends.
I miss the old days. Where Jericho just
bending over a desk.
No, just the Jericho jokes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And the Triple H Stephanie jokes.
Okay, so Shawn basically says if it was any other guy, any other time, then Brock would be the clear favorite to win this match. But since Heyman and Lesnar talked smack about Triple H's family, then Triple H is the favorite.
Because Triple H gonna kill you.
I'm going over.
Yeah, so it looks like it looks like Lesnar's gonna,
he's gonna
destroy Shawn.
Well, no. They tease that, but of course Triple H is never gonna let anyone actually put their hands on Shawn.
So Triple H comes out.
Apparently they were going to do that, but that would ruin the whole after show they did, which was Shawn Michaels' appreciation night with Undertaker and Vince and all of them coming out to celebrate with him. That would have ruined that, so they decided to ixnay on the breaking the arm.
Yeah. And there's really not much more to talk about with this promo.
Except Brock Lesnar says he'll be seeing Shawn Michaels soon, which just leads me to believe...
Every time Brock Lesnar opens his mouth, I find him that much less threatening.
Yeah, like every time, like I'm like, hooray, they have Heyman with him, and then he takes the mic away from Heyman, and I'm like, why?
He's pissing and shitting himself.
See, the thing is, the way I see Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman is it's the modern day equivalent of Don King and Mike Tyson.
Yeah, every time Mike Tyson opened his mouth, he was less intimidated.
Yeah, I'm going to kill him, man. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to eat his family. I'm going to kill his family. I'm going to make you wish you never had a family. Yes, you are, man. You're going to kill him. Then you see him in the ring like, holy fuck, he killed him.
Yeah. You know, I finally put my finger on it. Brock Lesnar, whenever he talks, he reminds me of Kenneth the Page from 30 Rock. Because he sounds like a total rube.
He does sound like that.
And see, the thing is, like, I think the main reason
Isn't Kenneth smarter than Lesnar though?
Yeah, but it's just like every time I open his mouth, I expect to say, "Here you go, Mr. Jordan. You need anything else?"
I think the other reason why everyone can't stand Lesnar is that it's not just like his acting and stuff. It's because he's a complete dick in real life.
Yes. This is a guy who, after like 3 weeks with the WWE, went to Dana White and begged for his job back. Which was a breach of his contract, by the way.
Also, I think Lesnar doesn't get the fact that if someone punches him hard enough in his stomach, they could probably kill him. And you know the next time he gets in the ring with somebody from UFC, which, by the way, everyone in UFC hates him, someone's going to try it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So I hear you have a self.
I just realized something. I have a strange feeling in 3 years we're going to see Brock Lesnar versus Mike Tyson in a boxing match. I have a weird feeling about that.
Mike Tyson would murder him.
I know, but I'm thinking, you know, UFC doesn't want him. WWE fans don't want him. The only sport I think he can do now is freaking boxing. Barely.
No, he doesn't want to enter that field. And
might have to.
as far as is boxing still rigged? Because I know that was an issue a while ago. But
I don't know, but they signed Brock Lesnar's contract. I don't know how long the contract is for, but they paid him a shit ton of money, and they can't just fire him because then they lose their entire investment.
Yeah.
So they're just going to job him out to everyone on the roster. First it was Cena, now it's Triple H. Next it'll probably be Punk, and then Big Show, and then I don't know who's next.
I thought it was just going to be Cena, Triple H, Taker.
I don't know. So I don't know. Someone tell me how long his contract is for.
It's going to last a year, so it's going to be
a year. Yeah, I don't know how many.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I don't know how many dates he's scheduled to appear, but
why
God, they better not bring back Goldberg. We do not need Lesnar versus Goldberg too.
Fuck. Yeah, because the first one was a smash hit.
Well, if Lesnar is any hint, he might actually be a dick enough to piss off Goldberg enough for Goldberg to fight him. And that would be amazing. Like 30 minutes of Goldberg beating the shit out of Lesnar.
No, I'm just picturing right now Goldberg jumping the barricade at a live event and beating up Lesnar and no one coming out to save him. Like security being like, we gotta stop that guy. Oh fuck, it's Goldberg. Never mind. you see Triple H come out the mic? No, Goldberg, stop. No. The humanity. Stop. Police, someone call police.
You know, this was unconfirmed, and I'm still pretty sure it didn't happen. But there had been rumors. There was a dirt sheet rumor that at Raw tonight, and I'm guessing it's wrong because both guys were here. That Brock Lesnar got into a fight with Ryback.
Yeah,
and was apparently a dick to him, and then stormed off. But it honestly wouldn't surprise me. And Ryback did have like something wrong with his eye when he came out for his match, so
yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
maybe Lesnar just came back for his segment because I don't know. Maybe management said, "Hey."
Well, they said it was fully not true, but I don't know. Maybe.
Anyway, have we got to the point of the segment, which is
the point is we're supposed to care about Triple H and
will be in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can basically move on then.
Which means we might see a replay of the super kick pedigree combo.
Maybe, but
which I would pop for because I would say, no, Lesnar, you stay down. Undertaker gets the kick out of that. You don't.
Yeah, I'd rather see Shawn Michaels in the corner like he was when during the Undertaker Triple H match, which was in the corner, shaking up and down like a little kid, not knowing what to do.
Oh dear. But let's move on from this because we've talked long enough about this. It was after this that they played Sheamus's tout video. And the reason I say tout isn't going to last is because you can already do this with YouTube.
And
you
Twitter.
can make much longer videos if you want.
Twitter video.
Yeah, Twitter video.
So this might have been the segment where he visits the Alamo.
Yeah, this is where he visits the Alamo. There will be another one later on tonight. But we go to commercial, and after this, Alex Riley is in the ring. Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Yeah, we haven't seen this guy in a while. So we have Alex Riley versus Dolph Ziggler.
With Chris Jericho on commentary.
Yes, Chris Jericho is on commentary. Weirdly, he's wearing one of Ziggler's shirts.
Yeah, he's wearing it, and he always comments on it like, "That's a nice shirt. It's got some pink in it, and is that
some teal?
Yeah, that's teal."
So it's nice to see Chris Jericho kind of going back to the old face Chris Jericho of old. You can kind of see little hints and splashes of it in his.
I think it's kind of funny that around the same time Jericho's face, CM Punk goes heel.
Yeah, well, they have to maintain a balance.
Yeah. Otherwise, the WWE universe implodes on itself. Little known fact.
That's why Brett and Stone Cold turned at exactly the same time.
So, big surprise for Jericho stands onto the announce table to tout during the match. And Ziggler gets distracted by it, letting Riley win by roll-up.
I can't believe Alex Riley won a match.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
against Ziggler, no less.
This
is his second win of 2012.
I was just about to ask that.
Remember, it looked like he was going to be a big deal last year. He just went
Jericho,
here.
Whoa! He's freaking out. Just, whoa! He lost to Alex Riley. Wow!
So
I love Jericho.
Oh yeah.
We have an announcement that Kane versus Miz is going to happen tonight.
Yeah, because they didn't get picked because duh.
Because they're not fucking Rey Mysterio.
I hope they're not fucking Rey Mysterio. That'd be sick.
Ew.
That's not what I meant.
Why? Oh! It won't leave! It won't leave!
Wow.
Be gentle. I've had 5 operations on my left knee.
Kurt Angle's not the only one who likes little boys.
Oh, goody. I can freak out Backlash like I used to Alex in the old days. Goody.
Where's War Machine when you need him?
Anyways, so Kane versus Miz.
It's okay.
I think the wrong person won.
Yeah.
You're gonna job out the Intercontinental Champion just like that?
Well, again, there are people on this show who are happy about that. But he's not here, so fuck that.
Well, they're not going to job out Kane.
Which I don't really get. It's like they're treating Kane like he's a big deal all of a sudden.
When he's lost pretty much all his pay-per-view matches.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a problem with Kane. It's just like Kane hasn't really been relevant, though.
Yeah. Not since he's out of the WWE title picture, no.
He's just kind of there.
Kane hasn't been relevant for me since the Hurricane team, okay?
Not since Katie Vick.
Versus the last time he was with Paul Bearer or whatever that was.
I am the big red machine, Kane.
I think... Well, the last time he was relevant was he left Paul Bearer in the freezer.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I swear to God, they better come back to that within a year. Like they're at the same arena and you just have someone walk by, and just Paul Bear's still in the freezer shivering.
He's like in there covered with icicles dripping off his face.
Guy walks over. There's the hot dog. Just walks right past him, grabs the hot dog, walks away.
Okay, so we get Sheamus pulling up at the Ferrari, and this thing is just trashed. It's so trashed. The paint job is peeling off.
He made a comment. I forget what exactly he said, but he made it seem like he took a dump in the car.
Yeah.
No. He said like he puked. Like Mexican food didn't fit with my stomach.
No, Mexican food runs right through me. Is what he said.
Yeah.
So he
I
dropped his
took a dump
drawers.
in the car.
I love the one Raw WWE programming in 5 minutes. Be a star, shit in the car.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
There's only one thing I did
this
not
was
like.
literally like 18 seconds after they did the Be a Star commercial.
Oh, I think we might get our main event now.
Yeah, let's get to the main event.
So Daniel Bryan versus John Cena.
Very good match.
Very good.
Oh yes.
All because of Daniel Bryan.
High spot of this match. Bryan did a flying knee outside the. He's in the ring. Cena's on the floor. Bryan jumps clean over the ropes and hits Cena with a flying knee. My God.
And
Holy
did Cena
crap.
sell it? No.
No, he did.
For a bit.
It wasn't the end of the match. He hadn't activated no sell mode. But yeah, a damn good match.
I love Daniel Bryan just yells at the fans at random.
Oh yeah, he just kept getting into arguments with like this group of guys sitting
It was
front
beautiful,
all
man.
referee shirts.
Yeah, I've noticed that before. That's a trend, apparently.
He gets out of the ring. He's like, no. To like random dudes in the audience.
No.
It's good, but it's no Winnipeg.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes, I see what you did there, but I just love how angry he looks.
I'm hoping WWE has realized that this guy has some potential by now.
I'm hoping that at one point they just go full on hobo murder Daniel Bryan.
This is exactly what I said a few months. I think the last time I was on the show, which was like a month or so ago when I came to Raw, is that they're gonna do where AJ's gonna be the sane one, and she drives Daniel Bryan crazy. And
holy shit, you called it!
I called it.
Daniel Bryan's just. I want Daniel Bryan to wear that jacket he wore, which had the blood stains on it, on the back. The hobo jacket.
Hobo with a shotgun.
And just like go full on hobo crazy.
That's basically what's gonna happen. She's gonna make him snap one way or another.
He's like, you're gonna see like a backstage on the street interview with Daniel Bryan where he's like living in a box and he's like, AJ took everything from me.
That's the plot to hobo with a shotgun too. So yeah,
WWE did do a version of Black Hawk Down 2, so we'll never know. Maybe they will do a Hobo with a Shotgun 2 starring Daniel Bryan.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the spots in the match where Cena goes for the STF, but Daniel Bryan kicks out of it or fights out of it.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, it was a very good match. I just recommend you watch it though. The finish comes where Bryan tries to get him into the no lock, and yes, it's called the no lock for some reason now.
Because it went from the label lock to the yes lock, and now it's the no lock.
So next will be called the no lock.
Maybe lock. Will you tap out? Maybe.
I'll have to think about it, lock. But anyway, Cena gets the attitude adjustment for the win.
Yeah, he reverses the no lock into the attitude adjustments, and that's it. And CM Punk comes down, and he's taunting he's taunting Cena with the title, and then Big Show's music hits, and Cena's like, "Oh fuck that! That's the guy I really want to fight," and pushes Punk out of the way, and they start fighting. And fuck, what even happens? Oh yeah, it's the same thing they did last week, where Cena lifts up Big Show for the attitude adjustment, and then Punk kicks him in the back of the head.
And then I love, this is like my favorite part of this angle. Punk goes and talks shit to Lawler.
Yeah, that's like the great thing about this. There's a mini feud between Punk and Lawler.
And I'm like, I agree with everything Punk says. I'm like, get the fuck out of off the commentary table, Lawler. I'm like,
you know what? There are two things great about that. Is that one, there could be a potential thing where Punk starts blaming Lawler for all his losses, and two, that at any moment we know Michael Cole's going to say, "Good job, Punk," and Punk's going to go, "Fuck you, Cole."
This is
okay.
And, we finish up Raw with Punk jumping back into the ring and going like he's going to kick the Big Show in the face, but Big Show blocks him and hits him with the knockout punch. And then Cena gets up, he hits him with another knockout punch. And then he picks up the title and he's like, "Title,
mine.
I want, I hold, me, Big Show."
I'm gonna repeat Christian on this. You know that's not made of candy, right?
The best part of that whole thing with Big Show punching him out is when Punk goes to kick it, Big Show grabs CM Punk's leg, and you see CM Punk's face like, "Oh fuck, that wasn't supposed to happen this way." I just didn't plan on that.
Perhaps I should have.
Mistake!
Well, that was Raw.
I should have finished both of these off before taunting my tormentor on the commentary table. Perhaps I would not be in this predicament if I did not re-enter the ring. Perhaps I should rethink my strategies.
Are we
Also
going
learn
to
to
move
run away
directly
and
onto
live to fight another
SmackDown?
day.
All right. So yeah, we start off SmackDown with Booker T coming down, and I guess he's general manager. I don't.
At least we don't have to hear him on commentary anymore.
Hey, at least he was funny on commentary. And he drove Iron Bite crazy.
Come on, baby, you got to get.
Yeah, but now Backlash, think of it like this: he's got to drive Iron Bite even more crazy because now he's controlling the matches. We now got Booker T logic in this.
Yes.
And what is Booker T first thing he does? He demands Sheamus apologizes to Del Rio.
After a general manager, a Rooney.
Yes.
Okay, so Sheamus comes out, and he kind of goes along with it. He's like, "Oh, I apologize, fella," and then Alberto Del Rio basically comes out and says that's not good enough.
Yeah, he's like, "Fuck that noise! You've screwed up my car."
Which Del Rio has a point.
I mean, come on, guys. We don't. It might not have been him. I mean, it's not like he took the car on TV or something. It's all hearsay. This would not hold up in little people's court.
So yeah, Del Rio comes down. He's pissed off, and apparently Del Rio has filed.
That was a rental, man. I don't get the money back. I mean, that was my car.
Apparently, Del Rio has filed a complaint with the San Antonio Police Department, so I guess there will be repercussions, but remember this, because it will get stupid later.
But we're in Dallas. They have no jurisdiction here.
Unless they get Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm hunting Irishmen today.
But
Dog opens the door, broke it to the face.
But anyways, we go to commercial. We come back, and Cody Rhodes is in the ring, and holy shit, he still exists.
And he's wrestling another guy that's surprising he still exists, Sin Cara.
Yeah, we forgot about Sin Cara for a while, didn't we? But he cuts a promo beforehand about why Sin Cara wears a mask, and I hope these two are going to feud because they need something to do.
Yeah, it looks like they're setting up a mask feud.
Well, Cody doesn't wear a mask anymore, though.
Either mask for hair, or maybe he'll re-damage Cody's face and we'll have this crazy Phantom of the Opera Cody Rhodes again.
Yeah.
He's gonna bring back the paper bag for the match.
I saw his action figure at Walmart that came with the paper bag.
Well, the Sin Cara lighting sure makes a comeback for this match.
You will place the paper bag over your head.
It was
okay. So they have a match.
Yeah.
And
...
Totally, completely surprising. Sin Cara wins with an inside cradle. Like, didn't expect that.
I'm sure if Genghis...
It was a surprise roll-up, yes.
Oh, yeah, he totally wins with a fucking roll-up.
Did you know why Genghis is so against roll-ups?
I've heard about the thing where he was wrestling Tracy Brooks.
We can show it to you later, but anyways,
I was out of the call at the time.
Yeah. Anyways, Daniel Bryan is backstage shouting "no" at everyone, and we get another Wade Barrett video package.
There's one thing I wonder: did the WWE have to write every "no" he says in the script, or is it just you just gotta say no a lot, Daniel?
No.
I feel so sorry for the guy that goes no, 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 no.
So yeah.
So we come back from commercial, and Daniel Bryan is coming out to the ring, and he's pissed because the fans are still chanting yes, and they don't deserve to be chanting yes. And
Then Kane comes out.
I don't know. I really don't have a lot to say about this SmackDown.
Well, Kane comes out. AJ
is not going to have this shit happen.
Yeah, so AJ comes out, and she's like, "Oh, Booker T asked me to be the special guest tonight."
Why?
Because
AJ drives Daniel Bryan crazy, and plus I'm pretty sure Booker T doesn't want to be in the ring with Kane whatsoever.
And that's good for ratings.
Yeah, good enough for me.
That should be Daniel Bryan's new theme song. She drives me crazy. Oh, oh.
So basically, AJ forces Daniel Bryan to shake Kane's hand out of, like, I don't know, good sportsmanship or whatever, and then Kane just choke slams his ass.
Yeah. But and Kane's supposed to be the face.
Yeah.
Well, he at first refuses to shake his hand. So then.
But yeah, Kane is the noble face in this, choke slamming people who are not expecting it. I don't know. My mind got away from me.
Well, it makes sense because that is how Kane says hello to people.
True.
Okay, so we get a backstage segment of Teddy Long and Booker T in the office.
What does Teddy Long? What is his job right now? Because he was general manager, then he was Laurinaitis' bitch. Now he just kind of wanders around.
He's like the ghost that haunts the backstage area of SmackDown.
He's there in case Booker T wants to take a night off. I guess he's he's basically the backup general manager.
Okay, so here's a backstage segment that doesn't really make any sense. Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins walk in, and they're like, "Oh, we're looking for opportunity." And Booker says, "Well, you guys got to step it up a notch." and then he doesn't give them the opportunity to step it up a notch because they lost against Ryback. So they don't get to have a match because whatever, fuck it.
And next we have something that really did not need to happen. Jinder Mahal.
Oh, fuck, I remember this. Oh, god damn it.
Why?
Basically, Mahal wants to try to one-up Ryback. He's like, I'm going to beat two jobbers faster than you can.
Okay.
And he does.
Okay, there was one moment I did mark out for. He made them doubly humble.
Yeah, that was actually kind of funny.
So is Jinder Mahal's new gimmick to steal gimmicks that worked for people in the past and just fail at it? Because he tried doing the Nexus at the Raw 1000 and got killed by both Kane and Undertaker. So is he now trying to steal Ryback's gimmick?
You know what? That might actually be ingenious, except it's Jinder Mahal and nobody cares.
God forbid he ever comes out with a Jinder Mahal kiss cam.
And I fucked both you in the ass.
Well, he basically puts the two jobbers into basically a chocolate choo-choo train.
What? What?
What?
Because he's, making them humble.
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, I kind of saw that where that was coming, and I didn't want to think about it. And again, where the hell is War Machine?
It's too bad we don't have him around anymore. So anyway, Ryback comes out and he's like, "No, I'm gonna beat these two guys too." So he lifts them up on his back and does his thing where he kind of like does the not goose step.
You know what? I kind of like that because I could just picture like new promos with them as that they each have a jobber and they're like, no, I can kick this guy's ass better than you. Watch. Clothesline. You call that a clothesline? This is a clothesline. You just see the jobber going, help me. I don't want to be here.
Okay, so that shit happens.
Yeah, like I've never had a problem with Ryback as a wrestler. I've had a problem with how he's just doing the same thing over and over again. And I have said, like, if they give him an actual feud, it will be good. Not Jinder Mahal. This was not what I meant.
Yes.
Someone good, someone decent, someone who we give a shit about.
Why is Jinder Mahal still a thing? Why is he here?
Because apparently somebody in the upper brass of WWE thinks he's the future of the company.
Oh,
I don't know.
That's bullshit.
My guess is
that's what I've read. They think he can be a top heel.
But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Up next, we got the highlight reel.
The sad part about Jinder Mahal is he could make an okay face if you've seen like some of his backstage segments with where he's dancing with Kali or whatever. That was pretty funny.
Let's talk about the highlight reel, not Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, highlight reel.
Okay.
So
I thought this was wholly brought down because we had to have Vicky talk for Dolph. Why do we need Vicky to talk for Dolph?
I'd have to disagree. I really liked Vicky and Chris. It was a great segment.
They had a good back and forth going on.
They did, but I just felt it would have been better if Ziggler was out here.
Well,
you can't get everything.
Yeah.
But
so
this is okay, but you know what I really want?
Pie.
Want some of that Vicky pie? No.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Vicky does this thing where she's like if you don't pay me the respect I deserve, I'm gonna leave this ring. And Chris Jericho's like, oh sure, well get the hell out of here then. I thought that was beautiful, man.
It's Chris Jericho. That's what he does.
This is why I'm so glad to have the old Y2J back.
please bring back the pants and the hair.
Now,
For the
he's
record,
growing his hair back, isn't he? It's
Oh,
longer
yeah.
than it was when he first showed up.
yeah, it's
I love how the recap says Vicky and Chris pull a duck season, rabbit season with excuse me's.
yeah. He does this thing where he like tries to out excuse me here, and then he just gives up, and he's like, okay, you win. Just stop your shrill voice. And then for the record, Ziggler does come out, but it's just to come out and blindside him. And then Vicky smacks him across the face. So, smacks Chris, that is. And it also should be noted that it's now the Geritron 6000.
Oh, yeah,
we
they
got
got
an
an upgrade on that.
Yeah.
So how long do we give the Geritron 6000 before it gets destroyed by someone?
Big Show? Considering
I give it-
Jericho's gone after SummerSlam,
I don't think it'll last as long as the 5000 did.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Ryback's going to eat it.
Well, that's a funny visual.
I swear to God, the WWE better go with that gimmick of Ryback eating things. And it's just like, tag team champs come out, there's a bite out of one of the belts. Just Ryback walks by chewing on something.
Okay, so after that little bit of goodness, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth come out. They're going to do commentary on an upcoming tag team match. But first, we have to go to fucking commercial.
Yay! Oh, wait, Backlash, you were wrong. This match has Abraham Washington in it.
Yeah, this is the last time we see him.
Yeah. So once again, it's a tag team match between Epico and Primo and the primetime players. Sure, we never get sick of this tag team combination again.
I swear to God, there's another tag team in this company. Begins with an O.
Truth Kingston?
Ooh, no. Ooh.
The Usos?
I think that's them. Are they still a tag team?
Are Ziggler and Swagger still a thing? Or
No, they broke up.
How about the Headbangers? Are they still around?
Hell, fucking reunite the Broskis. At least that'll give Zack Ryder something to do.
Or I know, how about fucking Kurt Hawkins and fucking Titus, the dreadlock guy. What's his name?
Tyler Rex.
That would be
they're too busy jobbing to Ryback every week.
I know, that would be a bad idea, yet I agree with you, DigiFox. It would be a change of scenery.
Oh, yeah, it would be a great change in scenery.
I mean, have them job to one of these two teams. I don't care.
I
But
swear this is like the 5th time I've seen the primetime players in the...
In a row.
The Epicos. So, this time the primetime players win by DQ, and it's done when Abraham Washington Vampire Hunter goes and... What does he do? He splashes water on R-Truth or something, and then he goads them into coming in the ring and attacking, which causes the DQ, of course. Disqualification logic, I love it.
I've seen a lot of Kofi Kingston and R-Truth lately, but they haven't told us, what is the status on little Jimmy? Is he okay?
Yeah. Well, we can't see him, so we don't know.
I mean, is he in the hospital or something after Daniel Bryan kicked him?
Well, if you walk into a hospital and you see nobody laying in a bed...
Where the hell is Josh Matthews on this? Damn it.
Anyway, we have... So we go to commercial. Come back with Antonio Cesaro and Oksana.
Yay. I don't know.
You guys are waving like a little white flag.
I don't know.
Okay.
This SmackDown left really no impression on me.
Yeah,
Wait, hold
that's SmackDown. It just
Like
It's-
SmackDown, it's just there.
How many How many
it's-
Raw flashbacks have we had on this SmackDown?
Yeah, we've had a lot, but we don't really mention them here because
yeah,
Why
we're
fucking bother?
really kind of hitting the highlights on this show.
Because I haven't seen any.
So, so Slick Rob, you should be excited about this because it's Antonio Cesaro versus Christian.
Christian.
So it's a match and it happens.
yeah, that's about it.
I don't. Even when I watch these off the call, I tend to not remember very much about them. So,
Well, it was actually a pretty good match. Like, we don't want to sell it short.
yeah,
Yeah.
we all like watching Christian, and Cesaro seems to be
Decent.
I think it was Michael Cole or whoever on commentary says that he used to be a rugby player and he's got like rugby
Yeah, well, that's just WWE.
pads on his hands.
That's just WWE's story
Build up
for him.
guy.
Oh, I forgot to mention, he does this thing before the match where he says victorious in like 5 different languages.
Yeah, he called that a Rosetta Stone moment.
And it's just a cheap ploy to get him cheap heat because Americans don't like foreign languages. Supposedly.
This is America. You have to know Spanish to get around here now. Right.
Well, Spanish wasn't one of the languages that he hit. It was like Italian, Swedish.
Oh, the fancy languages.
Yeah. Yeah, so Christian, he hits the spear, beats Cesaro. But Cesaro gets the last laugh and Oksana distracts him.
So I guess they're gonna be shooting soon or something.
I don't really have a problem with that.
Yeah? Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a feud.
Yeah, me neither. Give something for Christian to do before he wins another title. Hopefully. So it's
So we
time
get-
for the Raw rebound.
Which we don't really need to talk about.
Yeah, we're just gonna skip past that. So we see Eve in Booker's office, and she's trying to proposition Booker T for like basically the same job she had with Johnny Ace, and Booker's like no, I don't need you. And then Caitlyn comes in and does the same thing, and Booker's like, okay, you're hired.
Hey, at least Caitlyn's doing something.
Yeah. And of course, this sets up a match that's going to be happening. Is it next week on SmackDown? Or?
I don't know what they said. I guess it is next week.
Yeah, it's next week. Yeah, next week.
Oh, no Diva Championship match yet, huh?
Yeah. What happened to Layla? Is she like, did she get injured or something? Because she hasn't been on TV in a while.
Did she visit the
I forgot there was a Divas Championship.
But anyways, after this, we have Rey Mysterio versus The Miz. And I didn't really care for this match.
Well, on one hand, it was Rey Mysterio, but on the other hand, it was The Miz. And I'm going to have to pull a reverse Bret Hart and give lots of enthusiasm to The Miz and hardly any to Rey Mysterio. So they have a match, and of course it's typical Rey Mysterio fare where he's running around the ring and doing all sorts of fancy kicks and stuff. And at the end of the match, Miz grabs Rey's legs and almost hits the skull-crushing finale. but Rey counters with a victory roll up.
It's a roll up.
Yes.
Take a shot.
Yeah. He wins with a fucking roll up. Anybody else have any thoughts?
Nope. I'm not Genghis. I'm not going to scream about it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure if Genghis listens to this later, he'll start.
You know, I can completely sum up Rey Mysterio to the WWE in one line from Ghostbusters. The kids love him. That's the only reason why he's around. The kids love him.
Because he's still a cash cow selling that merchandise. Okay, so commercial time.
Yeah, and then we get the main event.
Which
yay
happened.
So Alberto Del Rio with Ricardo Rodriguez versus Sheamus for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Which I'm amazed that they did, that they at least said that this was happening. Because it doesn't happen. Because Del Rio, he brings out a bunch of people who we're supposed to believe are policemen. And they're going to arrest Sheamus. And Sheamus, being the face, starts kicking policemen in the face.
Well, he is Irish, so... I know, bad stereotype.
This is the man who WWE wants to be the next Cena. Just think about that.
It could be worse. They could make that image of him kicking a cop in the face the box out for WWE 13.
You know, that could probably be the next big Photoshop meme. But anyway, I digress.
Shouldn't a car kick a cop in the face?
So he beats up a bunch of cops. That's the whole point of this segment.
And there's cops in quotation marks there.
But the cops eventually get to Sheamus and they kind of do a number on him. Alberto slaps the fuck out of Sheamus.
Yeah, it's revealed that these are just hired goons.
Yeah.
So no, we don't actually have. So I guess we don't actually have Sheamus kicking policemen in the face.
No, they're gonna save the World Heavyweight title match for SummerSlam, no doubt.
Yeah.
They're just cock teasing us.
And that's basically how we end SmackDown.
You know, that makes no sense to me because for Del Rio, who says he will not compete in any matches unless it's a title match, gets a title match, and doesn't wrestle.
Yet he did fight Christian last week on Monday.
Yeah. But hey, we're at the end of the 5-hour show tonight. Holy crap. We're here. Now all we have to do now is do what
It's all HBK's fault.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go first. Okay. Numerous promos and recaps concerning Triple H / Brock Lesnar / DX / Shawn Michaels is all HBK's fault.
I got nothing. No, someone else go.
Backlash not being able to come up with anything is all HBK's.
I don't know. I'm just drawing a blank.
Damn it, I can't think of anything either. There's nothing funny because I'm trying to connect somehow AJ Washington.
Sheamus committing a felony on TV is all HBK's fault.
Sheamus assaulting officers is all HBK's
Stealing
fault.
cars and beating up cops.
Taking a shit in the car is all HBK's fault because we all know he did it first.
Jinder Mahal getting a legitimate storyline is all HBK's fault.
For Kane's ways to say hello is all HBK's fault.
Daniel Bryan's insanity is all HBK's fault.
Abraham Washington getting fired is all Abraham Washington's fault.
I see what you did there.
But I think that's gonna do it. So why don't we take this one home and do the giving out the props?
I'll do the plugs here. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube or Blip TV to keep up to date with all of our videos. You can also go ahead and give us a like over on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter at DarkMatch Wrestling. You can also follow each of us individually on Twitter. Don't forget to check out TRE Productions. They graciously host all of our content. We're also on Reviewtopia in the community section. And last but not least, we are on the Spoonie Experiment forums where you can come and hang out with us. For everyone here at DarkMatch, I am your Fox friend Backlash.
I'm DigiFox. I'm the fox that rocks your socks.
I am Jim the Rabbit Cow, and I gotta go back to the drawing board and think about the new gimmick, I guess.
Yeah, you can still be the janitor. Just don't say who made the mess in the bathroom every episode.
No, it's the pool. Then it's the bathroom. Then it's No Leaf's desk.
Wait, who did something on my desk?
That's it. Good night, everybody.
Wait, what happened?